Let's see. Oh, mother. Such a bad switch. Yes! I needed a clean switch for Lilligan. Iron Moth is my setup destroyer though. Just unfortunate. I have turn 1 Solar Blade, I have triple axe for Landorus, if sends out Landorus. I have close combat for Feral Thorn, which should one shot with Stealth Rock. Should go first. I'm faster. I have Chlorophyll, Jolly Nature. Nautilus? Psychic? I'll do it. Let's go! Yes! I'm Life Orb, I'm so happy Triple Axe doesn't miss. Because it can hit 2 times. There's a possibility it can hit only twice or once. It's only 85 accuracy, so if I miss, I miss. Is this neutral? Oh my gosh, it is neutral, not faster. You have Drought as well? Wait, no, that's Mega X. Mega X isn't faster than me. No, this is Mega Y, I can't read. But this is neutral, this should kill. I'm Life Orb. Yes, I love Stealth Rock. Because Stealth Rock is a rock type move, it will deal double damage to flying and fire type because they're both weak to that type. So that's sort of the reason that Charizard was re-entered with half HP, because it will do half damage, essentially. Or 4 times that amount of damage of Stealth Rock, which usually does around 25%, which is why you got down to 50, because 25 times 2 for the 2 weaknesses is 50. Which is why you got down to 50% once again. During Sun, since he set up Sun with Charizard Y, Lilligan Chlorophyll is still activated, so I still outspeed literally everything he has. He left the game and rage quit, and that's the Sun team. And if you would like to copy this team, I will show each individual Pokemon I have at this very moment. If you would like to copy all of this, you may. Purple, Heatrock, Drought, Bold. There's the IVs. Here are the moves. Typhlosion. This is just there because Typhlosion is my favorite Pokemon. But choice specs, Blaze, ability. You can make the ability Flash Fire if you want, but you need to have the Timid Nature because this is supposed to destroy the walls and be a sweeper as well. Here are the stats. It cannot be Hisuian Typhlosion. It has to be normal. Here are the moves. Then we have Charizard. You should have a Mega on this team. Ability doesn't matter, because once you Mega Evolve, it will be Drought. You want Drought. Must be Timid Nature. Here are the stats. If you're much more worried about special attackers, add the 6 EVs to special defense. If you have a physically bulky team already with a pivot, if you want to alter this team a little bit, don't even worry about the EVs. For defense. Here are the moves. The reason why I'm not running Fire Blast is because that's not consistent with an 85 accuracy move like Focus Blast, but Focus Blast is there to get rid of bulky steel types. Flamethrower is a good replacement for Fire Blast because you really don't want those low accurate moves, especially when 90 base power and the Sun plus Stab will deal a lot of damage. And Solar Beam is self-explanatory. It's a turn 1 grass type move that can that can get rid of huge ground types, water types, and Charizard is just really good with Solar Beam, especially if it's a Drought Charizard. You should do it. The ability also works on switching with Drought because Drought registers on switching. Lilligant, the star of the show. This is by far the most important sweeper and the best sweeper you want on the team. It's highly recommended you run this. Here are the IVs and EVs. Doesn't matter if you want 6 EVs on defense or special defense, but put on something that you feel worried about the most or is reliant with the current meta. You want Life Orb and Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll makes your speed twice as fast in the sun, as I previously stated in the battle. Life Orb does 10% of your health each time, but it increases the damage of your moves significantly. Here's a moveset. Victory Dance is a nice setup move you want to set up. If you set up once with Victory Dance with Life Orb and in the sun with Chlorophyll, after that point you will literally sweep anything in the game. Solar Blade is a 125 base power, accuracy 100 move. It's a physical move. It's like Solar Beam, but for physical with just 5 more base power. Triple Axle. This is to get rid of threats like Gliscor, Landorus, Rillaboom. This is really good to use against Rillaboom. Oh, accuracy 90. Well, doesn't matter. It is still lower accuracy. This can hit 3 times, but it hits 3 times with a base power of 60. And it's really recommended you run Triple Axle to get rid of those really bulky ground types or pivots. And finally, Close Combat for Pokemon like Ferrothorn. But you can use Close Combat for any Steel type situation if you want to get rid of a Pokemon just as fast. This will pretty much one-shot a lot of Pokemon in the game. So just run Close Combat. Just be warned that the defense and special defense just makes your stats even worse. Because Lilligant is really a glass cannon in this team, and you need to make sure you predict the move well enough if you're planning on sweeping with this Pokemon. But make sure you do have Lilligant like this with Chlorophyll and Adamant Nature. Jolly Nature could also work if you feel comfortable doing that, but it needs to be a speed boosting or attack boosting move. The Nature you can just swap out whenever you want, but this Pokemon I primarily got off a Smogon. And reading different sources, so yeah. Then Iron Moth. I replaced this Pokemon for Arcanine, or Hisuian Arcanine with Intimidate, because the meta as of now with Roria Conquest, people like using Glimmora. You want to get rid of those toxic spikes after you kill a Pokemon, and it's recommended you run Psychic as well. Psychic is very good to get rid of Pokemon like Glimmora because of Cork Drive. If you have this exact stat-based thing right here, with max speed and special attack at directly 132. This, as you see, is one higher than this, meaning when you activate your booster energy and you get your Cork Drive up, you are speedy. This is the biggest stat, you will be faster. This is a sweeper potential Pokemon. It hurts a lot, especially when you use Fiery Dance in the sun. And then if in doubles mode, OU doubles, you can just Sludge Wave and then get that over with. If this Pokemon is about to die or faint, whatever you want to call it, you can Toxic Spikes at the end and then continue your sweeping with maybe Lilligant. But you're probably going to do that with Great Tusk or Typhlosion. You want heavy duty boost to avoid all those hazards, because this team is very weak to hazards. Photosynthesis, the sun, amazing thing. There's EV and IV spread. You want Jolly Nature on this. You want this to be faster because of the high attack base stat. You don't need Adamant Nature because by this point, even one move, for example, like Headlong Rush, will one-shot a Pokemon. Close Combat is there again. Rapid Spin is to get rid of hazards. Ice Spin is to get rid of terrain, primarily Rillaboom's terrain, because people like using defensive pivots with Rillaboom, which sets up the grass terrain and then switch into like Rotom Wash, for example, to take in every move, and then Toxic Stall after that. It's really annoying stuff. But that's why Ice Bender is there. And also to get rid of threats like Raging Bolt and Rotom Wash. This Pokemon's amazing. And that is the Sun team.